Everyone talks about the benefits of forgiveness, right? About how it lessens the anchors within inside ourselves. It removes the poison from our heart and soul. When we forgive people, it's not to forgive them to let them off the hook, but really to lessen the burden that we're carrying, the anger, the resentment, the rage, the disgust, whatever it might be. I'm going to tell you why thoughts and forgiveness never, ever work. You can't forgive someone via your thoughts. David Essel here, David Essel's Daily Video Boost, your exclusive online community. So glad you're with us. Remember, as we always say, you got to take notes. Even just little few notes, little bullet points are great every day. Help it sink into the subconscious mind. And then do something today you'd rather not. So forgiveness is huge. When we, in our number one best-selling book behind me, we have interviews with Scarlett Lewis, who forgave the murderer of her 6-year-old son. Diane Gray, she writes her story about how she had to go through this massive amount of forgiveness when her 14-year-old son was taken from her after a very long battle with an illness. And you may be having an anger, resentment, bitterness, rage even, disgust at a former lover, a former family member, former best friend, whatever. And so if you look at the most popular spiritual teachings today, it's like, forgive them for they did not know what they did. They did the best they could. Forgive them because it's important to do that. Turn the other cheek. All of these well-meaning statements that, in my experience for 28 years as a counselor and a life coach, have never, ever worked unless a miracle happened. So if you wake up one day and say, you know, even though they cheated on me and stole money from me and lied to me and gossiped behind my back and tore me down in the community, and the list goes on and on, I'm just going to forgive them. And the next time you see them, it's like, I have no bitterness in my stomach. I have no butterflies. I have no anger. You may say hi, you may not. You may turn and walk away. That part doesn't matter to me. But, you know, like, there's nothing there. If that happens via your thoughts alone, that's a miracle. Good for you. Blessings. I hope it happens again. For the rest of us, doesn't work that way. So what do? Step number 1, write letters to this person that you will never, ever send about your anger, rage, disgust. I take thousands of clients through this same exercise I'm giving you right here on this program every year. And it works. For those that do the work, it works. Write letters and letters and letters until you reach a point, what we call desensitization. And what does that mean? Well, my clients will actually read the letters back to me. They'll just choose a few, and if they're emotionally moved, we keep writing. We're not desensitized. If we get to the point where the bitterness, the anger, the rage, the resentment is gone, desensitization. It simply is a fact. They cheated on me, yes. They stole from me, yes. They lied to me 1,000 times, yes. They spoke behind my back, yes. But you talk about it without emotional peril. So then you're ready to forgive them. Then we write letters of forgiveness to that person for every misdeed they did. If you can get through that, you are well on your way to honest, true forgiveness. Now, if you choose to interact with them or not, it's up to you. Doesn't matter to me. You can be just as healthy to never say anything to a person again, or if you choose them, bringing them back in your life, if you feel that they honestly have apologized, that's your choice. But do the work, okay? Don't forget to let your friends and family know we are on the air for them as well. Get them to sign up for the boost. And as you're watching this and you go, man, I really can't stand one of my parents or one of my siblings or a former lover or a former best friend, and every time I think of them, I get that boiling in the stomach, email me. Let me take you through the process. Forgiveness is beautiful. I write about it in my blogs. I've written about it in a brand new book called Focus, of how I was able to forgive someone who stole a ton of money from me, a former lover who betrayed me in so many ways. And I'll tell you, the end result is amazing. And this is a person I said I would never forgive. And I have. And I'm very grateful to go through the very work I'm telling you right now in order to have it happen. Email me at talkdavid.com. You and I will rock together. Have a beautiful day.